All right, so we're back again, and today we're talking Peter Porker.
Peter Porker.
The Amazing Spider-Ham. Did you ever see that comic book?
No.
Yeah, did you know that there was?
No, I didn't.
You did not know that? Seriously?
No, I didn't.
In the 80s, we had, The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But Marvel actually did an offshoot comic that was a little pig in a Spider-Man outfit, and it was Peter Porker, the Amazing Spider-Ham. Yeah, dude, you don't know comics.
No.
Shit. Go back to school, bitch.
Peter Porker.
Yeah, so anyway,
it's amazing.
It is. Peter Porker, yeah. Look it up. And I'm telling you, it's true.
Right, yeah, I'm going
It's weird. Even when I was a kid, I'm like, what the fuck? Peter Porker? No way. This is awesome.
That's sweet.
Give me some bacon. Anyway, so we are talking Spider-Man and the chance that they're going to reboot this character a third time.
Again. What I heard is they're not really rebooting it, but they're going to reintroduce him in possibly Captain America or Civil War. We don't know.
Is he going to cry this time? Or dance?
I'm not sure. Well, what I heard last is that if they do reboot it, if they actually have a Spider-Man reboot, it's going to start at a time where Peter Parker has been Spider-Man for a long time. And it's not going to be another... Oh no, Uncle Ben. It's like
so kind of like what they're doing with Batman versus Superman, where they're starting the Batman character into.
Yeah. Well, I think you kind of have to. With
you can't do it again.
I know. They rebooted it so fast with Amazing Spider-Man. I did enjoy Amazing Spider-Man, but I think they too much into the reboot, sort of like showing the whole Uncle Ben thing again.
Yeah. So myself, I liked the first Tobey movie. Second one was probably the best of that series. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Third one sucked my balls.
Nobody likes that movie.
Nobody likes that movie. And then we get the reboot, and unlike most people, the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, I like those a lot better than the Tobey Maguire movies. That is Spider-Man to me. That is Peter Parker to me.
Andrew Garfield is closer, I think, to the comic book Spider-Man in some ways. Like if they took the sort of awkward goofiness of Tobey Maguire and then took like the sort of more scientist-oriented, like younger looking Andrew Garfield and combined them.
It made him one.
Yeah, that would probably be closer. But
an amalgamation of the two.
Right, perhaps. So this creates an interesting situation with Civil War because with Iron Man and Captain America, the basics of the story is that the government has come out with a superhero registration act kind of thing, where they want superheroes to be basically like police of the world, and Captain America is against it, Iron Man is for it, and Spider-Man in the comics is...
The intermediary.
Yeah, right. He's the intermediary. He's in between the two. The funny thing is they already casted Black Panther, and they really want to have Black Panther play that role. But now with the Sony leak getting popularity as far as like putting Spider-Man back on the tips of everyone's tongues, what are they going to do with Spider-Man now?
Why change it?
How do they want to...
Why change it when you can make the fans happy and get Spider-Man into the storyline the way he's supposed to be there, the way it was initially written?
Yeah. Sony has... They don't really have much going for them, obviously, with their films lately.
People are pissed.
They got Adam Sandler, I guess that's all they really got. So they're going to hold on to Spider-Man, in their cold, dead grasp before they give it up to anybody. So that's why there's issues with...
They should make the fanboys happy. Mm-hmm. Make Kim Jong-un happy.
Yeah.
Release the interview. Put some deleted scenes of Spider-Man in there.
Right.
Everybody across the board is happy. No, I mean, seriously, though. These characters existed in the same universe in the comic books.
Yeah.
They should be able to exist in the theatrical format together.
Dude, the comic fandom would go crazy if we actually got Spider-Man back into the Marvel film universe.
Hell yeah.
Man, it's where it belongs, really. And everybody knows that. Everybody knows that Spider-Man needs to be back there again. Now, the question is, do they recast Spider-Man?
My vote is no, because Andrew Garfield was awesome. And that dude is literally a diehard Spider-Man junkie.
Yeah.
The dude is a fan. He injects that shit into his veins every morning. He's like, Spider Venom in my veins, motherfucker. let him continue the role. He did not do a bad job.
He was really, really super excited about getting that role. He was a huge Spider-Man fan, like you're saying, growing up. And I think with Mark Webb directing Spider-Man, I think Andrew Garfield did a really great job with the script they had and with the director. If I were to really nitpick, Spider-Man needs to be really young. He needs to be a really young actor. Much younger than Andrew Garfield. But with that said, I think Andrew Garfield makes for a great 20-something Spider-Man.
So what happens with the Sinister Six now, too? They're going to have to dump that whole property.
Well, yeah, I mean, with Roberto Orci was supposed to be writing that, and he was going to go on to direct Star Trek, and now that's not happening.
That dude's just like all over the place.
Everything's kind of falling apart for Spider-Man on Sony's side, so I don't know. They have everything to win by giving it up to Marvel. They have everything to win.
Sell the property back, make the money you would have made off the next movie, and let Marvel thrive on that character.
And Amazing Spider-Man 2 didn't do as well as they wanted to. So, what makes them think that a Sinister Six is going to revitalize interest in it?
It's not.
No, it's not, because
it's not going to.
They've been
no.
They don't have the passion and the talent that the Marvel film universe does. They can't do justice to it like they really want to later on. To carry it on.
My son is 11 years old. And we're eating dinner last night, and he, at 11, is talking about how awesome it would be if Sony gives up Spider-Man to Marvel. I'm like, you have 11-year-old boys losing sleep over this at night. Give Spider-Man back to Marvel. Let them have their character and make the most of it that you possibly can. I mean, and that's really where I'm at with it. Mm-hmm. Don't reboot. Keep Garfield in the role.
Okay.
Contracts can be signed. You can do whatever you want with that. I think he loved it. I agree with you. Maybe a younger person, but
they're looking at Logan Lerman possibly for the new Spider-Man. For those who don't know who the fuck Logan Lerman is, he's the younger actor in Fury. He was excellent in it.
He was really good in that movie.
He was also the lead in Percy Jackson. He's 21, 22 years old.
After those Percy Jackson movies, he could really use...
Yeah. I think he would make a good Spider-Man for what they're going for. I would be fine if they kept Andrew Garfield, but either way, I'm fine with what they do with it. But I would really prefer Spider-Man in the place of Black Panther in the Civil War, for sure. Although I'm cool with Black Panther too. It's so...
You racist bastard.
There's so much going on between Sony and Marvel that we really don't know what to expect. I would be fine with Andrew Garfield. I would rather have Spider-Man instead of Black Panther in that role, as it's supposed to be. And I would like to see Marvel take over Spider-Man. Who doesn't?
Keep it true to the way it was.
Yeah.
Stop arguing about money. Stop listening to the North Koreans.
All right, Sony, how about you come up with something that's awesome on your own and stop holding this death grip on your last bastion of hope and
your last bastion of comic book glory.
Right.
Like, just give it up. Hand it over. You're done.
Come up with something that rocks on your own. How about try that for once, man?
Honestly, maybe Sony should just consider just wrapping up their films altogether. Just like, you guys can't even handle locking down your email, but you want to continue making movies? Like, seriously, dude. Like,
give it to the people that are gonna do it justice and with the right passion.
The fans are gonna revolt. Give us back Spider-Man, bitches.